Hi, I'm Amanda Miller. I'm the new incoming co-chair of Philanthropy Australia together with Anne Johnson. Well, I think as to the question of more, it's a matter of helping to connect people to the issues that are out there in society that we need to work on, and then actually convincing them that they can actually make a difference in solving those issues. I think what there is a tendency to do and for people to do is to look at the issues that are out there and say they're just so overwhelming and so huge. How could I possibly play a part in actually making a difference? So when you look at climate change or homelessness or gender equality, for the average person, they might feel, what can I really do to make a difference? So in order to bring more people in, I think we actually need to broaden the definition of philanthropy and look at different ways that people can actually contribute. So that might be through time, talent, treasure, or a combination of those. I don't think it's the same for everyone, and I think if we broaden the concept of what philanthropy is, we'll get the more in philanthropy. In terms of better, I think that's more challenging. I think even people who have worked in philanthropy for decades would acknowledge that it's really difficult to do well. It's a combination of art and science. And as Warren Buffett famously once said, it's easier to make money than to give money away. And I think it's a lot about building relationships. And I think, there are some things that we can do to work on the better. And it is about, collaborating with peers, actually learning and listening from the communities that we work in rather than imposing our own will. And also learning from things that don't work and seeing those as opportunities rather than failures. Initiatives like the Philanthropy Awards are a great opportunity to actually inspire more philanthropy and also to help create better philanthropy by showcasing best practice and ways that people have gone about it. So philanthropy technically means a love of humanity, and so to me philanthropy means, how do I express that love of humanity? What can I do in my day-to-day that can actually help the world around me? So personally for me, that's a mixture. I wear lots of different hats in the way that I do it. Everybody's got their own recipe. For me, it's donations, it's investments, it's bringing other people into the space, it's volunteering my time, connecting people from different networks and using my skills where I have them. So for me, philanthropy is very much about relationships. It's about nurturing relationships with peers who are working in the space, and it's also about backing the people that are really doing the hard work. I see myself as the support role. I'm there to support those people, but the people that are working in not-for-profits and for-purpose businesses have really rolled up their sleeves and are tackling the problems. And to me, philanthropy is about supporting that, and that's both a privilege and a responsibility. That's a really difficult one. I think it's hard to generalise about Australians because there are so many different types of Australians, but I do think in general the word philanthropy is misunderstood. I think it has some negative connotations, perhaps seen as elitist and something that only very few can participate in. I think the traditional concept of a philanthropist is a very wealthy, probably older person sitting behind a large desk writing out cheques, and that's the image that would have come to mind. In reality today, it's very different. We have all types of givers and all types of initiatives, and I think it's about getting that message across. And once people see that they can even do something small, and that's what I was talking about when I said broadening the concept of philanthropy. So we had that fantastic series, The War on Waste, and people found there were things they could do in their own life that could actually collectively, if everybody does them, make a difference. So I think it's about different Australians can contribute in different ways. Some people love volunteering and they might not have a lot of money, but they can give their time. So I think Australians generally probably at the moment see philanthropy as something for only a few, but I think part of our challenge to get them more is actually to bring people into this broader concept, and hopefully we can do that.